welcome back to the Local Vibe.
There are some exhibits currently on display at the Lamb Museum of Anthropology in Winston-Salem at Wake Forest University. You'll want to check those out before they are history themselves. Joining us now is Dr. Andrew Gerstel, the academic director of the Lamb Museum and associate teaching professor of anthropology. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Thank you for having me on today.
Thank you for being here.
Yes, thank you for joining us this morning. And it's the final week to see To Be Seen documenting the art of the Ivory Coast. So talk a little bit about what people can expect when they do see this.
That's right. This is our final week to see the exhibit I'm standing in right now. All of the exhibits here at the Lamb Museum are curated by Wake Forest students. And so these exhibits rotate with the new semester and the back to school season. And so as this exhibit wraps up, we'll have new exhibits to take its place. But for this week, you can see all kinds of art that was collected from the West African nation of Ivory Coast by a former Wake Forest curator back in the 90s. Then Wake Forest students today, in the past year, researched these objects, interviewed the collector, looked at anthropological, historical, and artistic ways of presenting these objects, and developed the exhibit we're in now. So you'll see all kinds of art, but also objects that were not necessarily meant to be seen. Things that the artists were working in process, models, drafts, things that aren't quite finished yet. So we really have a kind of a unique perspective on artistic objects with this exhibit.
That is really interesting. And we hear there are two other exhibits also focusing on African objects on display. Can you tell us about those?
That's right. We have two other exhibits that were also curated by Wake Forest students, and they happen to pick African topics. One exhibit is all about African musical instruments like the shekere, part of the back-to-school curriculum here in North Carolina. Because it is a musical exhibit, the student curators made sure that we have a lot of hands-on instruments for visitors to try. So if you're not familiar with African musical instruments, this is a great opportunity to find out. The other exhibit was also curated by Wake Forest students, and that's all about African political symbols. So we have thrones and masks and crowns and weapons and all kinds of very elaborate and artistic objects on display in that exhibit.
And so how are these exhibits developed by students, first of all, and then how are they made accessible to all ages?
Wonderful question. Our exhibits are part of the curriculum. So students are actually developing these exhibits while they're taking classes. Maybe in lieu of a final exam, they get to create a museum exhibit instead, kind of a collaborative hands-on project instead of the traditional examination, I suppose. However, I work with those students to make sure that they understand that these exhibits are not just for them. While they do university level research and writing to make these happen, we work with them to translate that science into accessible language that all grades and all ages can understand. In fact, the #1 visitor to our museums are actually elementary school and middle school children on field trips. We are free and open to the public Tuesday through Saturday. And so even though it's high level anthropological research, we want to make sure everyone understands what it's all about.
Well, of course, you were talking about how these exhibits will turn over with the start of the new semester. So what's coming up this fall?
We have a couple of new exhibits. One is called Life After Death. It's our annual exhibit about Day of the Dead in Mexico. This is a very popular exhibit. We have all kinds of wonderful folk art and craft traditions from Mexico on display that talk about Dia de los Muertos and the importance of this holiday coming up in October, November. We also have an exhibit called Poems Made to Wear, which is all about the artistry and beauty of kimonos and Chinese dresses and gowns. So if you're really into silk, beautiful, historic, antique silk clothing, this is going to be a fantastic exhibit. It's just beautiful objects on display.
Kind of funny how that trend is now coming back. So it's cool to see that pieces of history that maybe inspired current trends. Very awesome. Thank you so much for your time this morning. And everyone at home, the Lamb Museum of Anthropology is on Carol Weathers Drive in Winston-Salem at Wake Forest University. Admission is free if you want to check that out.